2020. Let's dig in. Hello guys. Cheers. Oh my god, it is almost over, you guys. And just in case you guys are new around here, what's up? What's popping, you guys? My name is Danielle. I'm the artist behind Creative Girl KEILA. And you know what it is. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for all notifications. We about to jump into this year in review, you guys. Oh my god, so get some tea, some coffee, some wine, all the things, because we about to jump in to my highlights of the year, the ebbs and flows, and all the things that I have going on all year long. Some of my favorite videos and artists and all the things. And you guys are here for the journey, okay? Let's jump in. Oh my god, you guys, I had to fix her, okay? I had to fix my little what's her name, okay? So anyway, let's jump right into the highlights. So of course the year started off wonderful. You know, it started off wonderful for a lot of us in the world, you know what I mean? And yeah, don't judge me, you guys. Yes, I still have the Christmas and all the stuff up. Why? Because, yeah. Now, the fun thing about today's video is I actually decided to pull out the beautiful camera, you guys. So hopefully you're hearing a difference and seeing a difference in the quality, because I really want to step my game up going into it. So let's hit it, okay? Without further ado, I'm gonna be having my list because this year has been so jam-packed with craziness. I needed to write it down, okay? Literally, I needed to write it down. In March, like the first highlight of the year, and I'm gonna pop that up somewhere around here or maybe here. The highlight of my year, it jumped off, it popped off where I had my first paint party, you guys. That was super exciting. I was so happy about that experience. I can't even tell you how happy I truly was. Like, you would really have to kind of like feel the joy. I mean, I've hosted events, I've done trade shows with my jewelry and stuff like that, but I've never had an actual real sip and paint party type of situationship. So for me, that was super duper exciting to even be a part of that situation. Quite a few people came from my community over on Facebook. So that was so exciting, you guys. So my very first thing, and I mean, I had a videographer, we had some music, some vibes going. I was showing my work and actually hosting the paint party at this local gallery here in Baltimore, Maryland, which is really, it's like a clothing store in Baltimore, Maryland. Shout out to Ayo Boutique for hosting your girl's paint party. So yeah, so I was coasting, feeling good about the whole situationship. I was really kind of like feeling myself and like getting myself together for real. But you know, hey, so number 2, okay? Oh my god, so I had a Chocola. I got my first like brand that actually wanted to reach out to me, work with me, and trust me enough to I guess represent their brand and review some of their products. And it was Chocola. So I got my first brand that reached out to me and sent me some products to review here on the channel. And of course, I'm gonna pop that up in the iCard, as well as you can see all the photos. I did a whole giveaway. That was super duper exciting. That was like another highlight. I was really flying high. At first, I kind of thought it was like I don't know, like spammy. I thought it was going to be like spam, right? Like it was a spammy email, but no. I said, you know what, go ahead and answer it and see what this person is really talking about. Turns out it was legit. Shout out to Chocola for, you know, semi-sponsoring your girl. Hopefully it'll be some more collaborations and sponsorships coming on the channel, hopefully soon. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see, right? We never know what's gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? So, highlight number 3, March 17th, right? Which is insanity. Oh. Now I gotta go back for a quick second because I feel like I kind of skipped over things because the Chocola review was actually in February, but March 17th is when I actually launched my new portrait painting series here on the channel, which yes, you would have never known that was gonna be a success. And thanks to you guys here on the channel, that ended up being my most popular thing that I've ever done on the channel, besides the how to paint an afro kind of tutorial that I did about a little over a year ago. So that was really, really exciting, you guys, because I really felt like at this point, it was March the 17th, we're full blown in the thick of the pandemic, and I really wanted to kind of bring something to you guys that I felt was going to be make you happy and make me happy at the same time, and it was going to bring value to you and keep you occupied and keep everybody occupied from what was going on around us, because the world was pretty much crumbling, but I was still pretty optimistic, and I wanted to bring something new and refreshing and innovative to the channel. Okay, so yeah, that was around March. Now there was one particular video, okay, you guys, that was absolute. It was like how to paint a realistic portrait. That was insane. Okay, that was totally insane. I ended up having to turn the comments off on that particular video because people just really like literally lost their minds. And this is how I knew that the world was kind of falling apart, because this is when I started to get like weird kind of negative comments, is in particular on that particular video, which really kind of pissed me off. But I didn't really want to give in to like the negativity. Like, really? I'm not gonna give in. I'm just not. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling like I wanted to give into that situationship. You feel what I'm saying? Number 5. Okay. Black Lives Matter around September. I mean, let's kind of backtrack, but I want to stick on the beautiful things that happened. I want to give you all the beautiful highlights first. So, because around June, really around May, June, is when a lot of things started to happen in the world, specifically with the Black Lives Matter movement, okay? And specifically surrounding around people in my community being accosted and murdered and things like that. And it sparked the biggest civil rights movement in history. So it shook the world, on top of all the stuff that we had going on with the pandemic and just all the things, you guys. That was absolute insanity, right? It was just so surreal. I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. So, of course, what did I do? is I leaned into my art like most of us did. Most of us artists kind of leaned into our art. We leaned into creativity, to reading, to crafting, singing, all the things to kind of take our minds off of everything that was going on. So of course at that time, what I ended up doing was, you know, right around that time, I ended up doing my first digital portrait painting here on the channel. And of course it featured African Queen, and it was so beautiful and so lovely and all the things. I was super duper excited about that, you guys. I just couldn't take it, right? And then sometime around a little bit after July, when I did that digital portrait painting, I decided I swear 2020 was a year of exploration, psychosis, drama, sickness, apocalyptic, you know, I can't even explain all the things that I was feeling surrounding this, okay? This is right around my daughter's birthday, which is September the 7th. Right around the time my grandbaby actually came to visit. This is the only time, you guys, and I'm gonna pop some pictures up, boom, 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 of the grandbabes, spirit fingers, so you guys can see what, like, my love, the love of my life. And he came, his mom brought him down. They visited for a little while. He stayed for about a week. And that was pretty much, I felt like it was kind of okay because it was at the beginning of the pandemic. And it wasn't the beginning, but it was still kind of like somewhat fresh. I definitely wanted to get that time in, and I really enjoyed it. I got to see my grandbabes. We were all quarantined together at that time for for about a week or so, and then they went back to New York City, and it was a great time. And then I ended up doing another highlight of the year, you guys, number 6 on the list. I wanted to do like top 5, but I added a bonus. Number 6 on the list is I ended up doing, and I kind of combined the series. I started to realize that in order to make sure that I am doing the most and giving the most to you guys, I wanted to start doing series here on the channel. So I launched my first large series. I didn't want to do Inktober because listen, we all know about the controversy that happened with Jake Parker and the Inktober situation. So I really didn't want to kind of get involved in that whole situationship. So I didn't even bother with that whole like thing. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to get involved in that. And I felt like it was kind of shady, you know. That was my opinion on it. And I just didn't really want to support it. And frankly, I really don't support, I've never really participated in Inktober really anyway. So yeah, I decided to launch my own little series, which was my 10 days of Spookytober, you guys. And I loved it. You loved it. I loved it. It was like such a beautiful series, you guys. You guys really seem to enjoy that series. I got such great feedbacks, and thank you so much to everybody that showed up week after week for that particular series, my 10 days of Spookytober. And I plan on doing it again in 2021, God's willing, because I think it was I think it was a good project. I'm doing a lot of talking. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. Series, and you guys really didn't seem to enjoy that too much. I mean, the Black Santa was great. That was a great thing. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys wasn't really truly into the Christmas spirit this year, and I get it because I like I can't. Okay, I can't. Number one, Minnie Smalls, you guys. Oh my god. If you haven't heard about Minnie Smalls is a visual artist. I feel like she's more of an illustrator. She has a YouTube channel. She's one of the top YouTubers that I follow. Of course, Black Girl Magic. I love her. She has such beautiful aesthetics. She's from the UK. She has such a unique perspective on books and life and cinematography and just all the things. I could kind of watch her and listen to her all day long. I mean, we all have those people that we can kind of watch and look at all day long, right? So so definitely you can check her out. I'm gonna be, of course, everything's linked down below. Number two, all right, Cheyenne Barton. Cheyenne Barton, another YouTuber that I really love. She's a young lady. She has so much knowledge just about culture and life, and she's all about Black Lives Matter and liberty and justice and equality and not being racist. She's always preaching that on her channel. I really dig that. You know, a lot of people say stuff like that, especially here on this platform. A lot of people will say like, oh, you know, Black Lives Matter, da 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 da, because it's kind of like social media justice and it's kind of like the thing to do. But I feel like she really talks the talk and walks the walk and does the hard work, and that's what it's all about. And on top of that, she's cute, she's funny, she's really vulnerable. She does a lot of like long form vlogs, kind of like this, where she sits in front of the camera and kind of chats and take you along on her day, which I really enjoy. And yeah, I mean, number three, Diana Gladney, baby. Diana Gladney is a content creator strategist here on YouTube. Another Black Girl Magic. Of course, you know I gotta support the Black creators here on YouTube because there's not a lot of us, and especially there's not a lot of us that's actually creating quality content. And she's kind of the person why she kind of pushed me to up my game with video and audio and stuff like that. She's imparted so much knowledge to a lot of people in the community, and just making sure that, you know, you can enhance your brand through video creation. And that's what I'm all about. Like, I'm always trying to enhance. So she be dropping them gems, and she's funny as hell. She be going live all the time. So yeah, her link is in the bio. Number four, Ray Dizzle. Okay, I forgot what her last name is. I forgot what her whole name is, but rest assured, I've been following her for quite a few years. Her and Minnie Smalls, I've been following the longest. I think maybe 4 years, 5 years, something like that. And Ray Dizzle is so unique beyond anybody else that I've seen on the platform. She has over 1 million subscribers, which is absolute freaking bananas. But she deserves it. Like, you know, unlike some others, but I'm not better, okay? She has over 1 million subscribers, and she's super dope. Her videos are super funny. Quality's great. She's from New Mexico, so she's a person of color, which I really love because I want to support that. She's a woman. I want to support that. And she's crushing it here on this platform that is dominated by people that don't look like us. So, of course, I want to support that. And on top of that, she does art history and art challenges and all these fun, weird art facts that is like you can really geek out on her channel. So shout out to you, Ray Dizzle. You have really helped me get through the pandemic. And yeah. Number 5, KWerner. KWerner is super dope. I love her. Like I told you guys, I've been really getting into card making. I don't know. I like that. I've really been getting into card making. KWerner is absolutely phenomenal. Again, I'm getting into card making, and she's like the card making queen. She's been on the platform for many, many years, over 400,000 subscribers. So the woman knows what she's doing. She's a beast with it. Every year she does a card making series that I absolutely adore. I've been following her for another, maybe 3-4 years. And every year when she does her card series, I absolutely am obsessed. And I watch it religiously. And I've been making cards ever since I found her channel. I think 3 or 4 years now. 4 years, 5 years, I don't even know. I've always wanted to do cards, but I really kind of just honed it in and got into it when I seen her channel. So she's super dope. You can definitely check her out. Next picks, my honorable mentions, people that I really did not want to leave off the list. Rafi Was Here. That's number 6. Rafi Was Here Studios. He is, how can I explain it? Another unique ass channel, dope channel. Him and his wife, Klee, Rafi and Klee, they're super dope, super down to earth. Nothing you've ever seen here on YouTube. It's no bells and whistles and fake and phonery and extra flair. It's just none of that pomp and circumstance, right? So I really, really love their channel because of that. Because it's kind of no pomp and circumstance. That really makes me happy. And he gives art advice and art tips, and he does live streams, and he talks about just the journey of life, the journey of an artist. And he has an awesome, dope vibe and community that is just so unique, and it's really warm. It's like a warm hug, and it really just brings you in and makes you just want to listen to them for days. And they're like so in love and so cute. And Klee makes jewelry, so I kind of really resonate with that channel because they're really down to earth. He makes art, she makes jewelry, and I do the same thing. So we're kindred spirits. So shout out to you, Rafi. Question of the day: what has been your favorite artist or your favorite person that has kept you sane throughout the pandemic all year long? Who is your favorite YouTuber? Hopefully it's me. Okay, but we all got somebody that we are constantly have on rotation, whether it's a podcast, YouTuber, singer, poet, whatever. Put it down in the comments. I would love to hear it, you guys. Yeah. Okay, so you know I had to whip out, I had to take off my sweater because it was getting too hot in here, you guys. It was getting hot in here, okay? Yeah. So let's talk about some movies, you guys. You guys, my top 5 movies top 5 movies and or shows. You know it wouldn't be my channel unless I talk about movies or shows. Hello, okay, I'm the person that did 10 days of Spookytober, where I featured all of my favorite shows for 10 days, okay? So you know I gotta talk about my top 5. Let's get into it. Bridgerton, number 1. Okay, number 1. Bridgerton is a beautiful show. This is definitely for those of you out there that like romance movies, that like period movies, that like you know, those cheesy, weird romance novels from the 80s. If you're old enough, I'm probably aging myself. Bridgerton is it. That's where it's at. And the fact that it was done by Shondaland, okay? She's responsible for Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, all the things. So that is a piece de resistance, or whatever you want to call it. That is a beautiful piece of show on Netflix. So definitely check it out if you like romance movies, you guys. And wait, hold up. And it has a lot of black girl magic, a lot of black people that was casted in that show, which is groundbreaking for a period movie. So yeah, definitely check it out. Number 2, Jingle Jagle. Jingle Jagle. I love it. If you know me, you know that I love Christmas movies. You know that I love festive movies. You know, the cheesier the better. But Jingle Jangle is a new Christmas movie that just came out in 2020 on Netflix. Absolutely dope. Blew me away. Cinema was off the chain. Another kind of like period movie, but it was done so tasteful. It has Felicia Rashad in there. So many beautiful black artists or black actors and actresses in that movie. It's really iconic, and it was really beautifully done for the whole family. It's a beautiful Christmas movie, and I think it was absolutely beautifully done by Netflix. Another banger by Netflix. I think these are all kind of like Netflix shows. I did do a lot of Lifetime. I watched a lot of Lifetime this year. I watched a lot of Hallmark Channel, especially around Christmas time, okay? Number 3, The Haunting of Bly Manor. So The Haunting of Bly Manor is it was phenomenal. It's like a sci-fi, not a sci-fi, but it's more like a spooky kind of haunted house, dreamy, sleepy show based in, I think it's like another UK type of movie. And I really loved it. I didn't particularly care for some of the long drawn out parts towards the end, but overall I give it about a 8. I think it was pretty good. It's worth a watch, especially for those of you that enjoy those type of shows and or movies. Okay, number 4, Virgin River. Virgin River was very, very good. I enjoyed it. And of course I'm going to pop all these things up so you guys can see it. And hopefully I will also have some timestamps down below, you guys, so you guys can kind of jump around and see what you like. If you haven't realized yet, your girl bounces between period movies, romance movies, and horror movies. Go figure, okay? Welcome to my world. So yeah, it's definitely worth a check out. I really enjoyed it. I give it a 9. It was really, really good. I'm waiting for season 3, so Netflix, get on it. Number 5, SHera. This is more, I kind of veered off the beaten path with this one. SHera is it's a cartoon, really, that I was watching with my son, but I enjoyed it because of the fact that when I was growing up, they had a cartoon called, what was it called? Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Yes. Hit that like button if you feel what I'm saying. I love me some Thundercats, okay? Back in the day, I was feeling the Thundercat vibes. So, SHera is basically a character out of Thundercats, but they kind of readapted it and made it into something else. And I'm not going to give it away, but I think it's really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I feel like it's a good heroic cartoon. Really, it's all about her harnessing the power of Grayskull. You know what I'm saying? It surprised me at the end, and it ended up being something that I never even seen coming. It was weird. I don't know. Let me know if you guys seen it down in the comments. If you've seen any of these movies down in the comments. Hello. Number 6, The Flash. This is kind of unexpected because I really don't like adventure movies, or like, let's say movies and or shows that are like, have a lot of like action, adventure, violence, shoot 'em up. I don't really enjoy those type of movies, but The Flash, I really, really enjoyed it until season, what did they go up to? The end of season 6? And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but to me, even though I gave the show an 8 and I enjoyed it up until season 6, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. I enjoyed it until it got to season 7 and 8, and then you just like throw the whole show away. But yeah, I enjoyed it until I got to about season 7 or 6 or 7, and then I'm like, I don't want to be bothered, but I feel like it was worth mentioning because it's definitely something to watch with us still being on lockdown. Because I don't know about you guys, but here in Maryland, we are in full-blown quarantine lockdown, okay? But one of the most phenomenal highlights of the year, you guys, I reached over 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Oh my God. Yes, go ahead and clap for me. That was so exciting. Thanks to you guys out there for watching, sharing, liking, commenting, and all the things. I love you guys so, so much. I don't even know what I would do without you. Thanks to my patrons. Thanks to everybody that have supported me thus far with my channel, that have really been pushing me to create content. You fuel me, you guys, and you give me encouragement to continue kind of doing content and things here for the channel. And you rock. You absolutely rock, you guys. So yeah, I reached over 1,000 sometime in November, after I did the 10 days of Spookytober, or while I was doing it, I hit over 1,000 subscribers. And November the 7th, we did a whole celebration. I think I did a giveaway. Did I do a giveaway? I don't know. Yeah, and in conclusion, I want to give some shout outs to you guys. If it wasn't for you here on the channel, you really encourage me. You really make me feel like I make a difference in your lives, like I pour into you, because this is why I started the channel. I started the channel to make a difference and to pour into you, and to create a platform specifically for people who don't have the advantage of going to art school and don't have all the resources and need to know the fundamentals, need help in all the things. There was a gap in the world of art. There was a gap on here on YouTube. There was a whole gap of diversity, and there's just so humbled. Thank you so much to my patrons. I love you guys so, so much. You really mean the world to me. Shout out to Ron and Kellee. They've been my longest patrons. You guys rock. I love you. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope everybody here had a wonderful holiday and tried to make the best of a rotten shit ass situation. Yeah, I mean, not much has happened, but the fact that we made it, you guys, we made it. We survived. We still here. We're still standing through all the nonsense, all the tragedy, all the hurt and the pain and sickness and things like that. We've made it. So that's something I feel we kind of can revel in and be thankful for. You know what I mean? To my friends Simone and Kellee, they are both artists. Of course, I will link them below. You can check them out. Simone has really been in my corner since the beginning. She has poured into me so much. I mean, she still continues to pour into me. We have recently got into Clubhouse, and just in case you guys don't know what that is, you guys need to know. We recently got into Clubhouse, and that has been super dope. Making many connections over there. So yeah, and my whole creative girl community, I can't forget about you guys. My whole creative girl community here on the channel and here and over on Facebook and IG. I love you guys so much. I choose to be thankful in this moment that I was able to make it, even though I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I'm sad and I'm hurting and all the things, and we're all sad and tired, but somehow we have managed to keep each other accountable, to hold each other up through art, and keep each other happy through this whole platform. And I love you guys so much for that. I'm gonna be taking a long break after this, you guys. This is gonna be the last video for the year. I love you guys so much. So much coming up for you guys. So many things that I want to do for the channel. And I'm glad you guys are here on the journey with me as I flow through this. So, you guys, that concludes today's video, you guys. I will catch you in the new year. Catch you on the next one. Bye.